Have you ever considered the severity of our warming planet? It's a question that truly needs more attention. This is not a mere thought experiment or a sensational headline designed to grab your attention, but a very real and pressing matter that we, as individuals, communities and nations, must collectively confront. Our Earth, the only home we have known, is in distress. Consider this. The summer we just experienced was not just a hot summer, it was the hottest summer ever. This isn't an anecdotal observation or event. It's a conclusion drawn based on meticulous data collected and analysed by expert scientists from around the globe. This isn't a piece of trivia to be tucked away and forgotten, but a fact confirmed by none other than the United Nations Weather Agency, an organisation that meticulously tracks and records global climate patterns. Our world is heating up, and this isn't a claim made in isolation. The evidence is there for anyone willing to see. It's in the steady rise of average global temperatures, in the increasingly erratic weather patterns, in the melting ice caps, in the bleaching of coral reefs, and in the extinction of numerous species. The planet is heating up, and the evidence is all around us. The Northern Hemisphere has been subjected to extreme heat waves, causing severe negative impacts on both humans and the environment. These heat waves have spawned devastating wildfires, which have consumed millions of acres of land, destroyed property, and taken a significant toll on human life. In addition, the intense heat has brought about a plethora of health issues, with populations experiencing dehydration, heat stroke, cardiovascular issues, and more. The effect of these temperatures on the environment is undeniable, with dire consequences being observed worldwide. Simultaneously, the Southern Hemisphere is encountering an equally alarming situation. An unprecedented shrinkage of Antarctic sea ice is taking place, signalling grave implications for aquatic life and global ocean currents. This rapid melting is an indicator of the stark reality of global warming, an unsettling trend that scientists are laboriously tracking. On top of these, global sea surface temperatures have reached a new record, highlighting the escalating impact of climate change. These rising temperatures not only threaten the survival of marine life, but also contribute to the increasing frequency and intensity of extreme weather events around the world. It is a stark reminder of the pressing need to address climate change urgently. August of 2023 was the hottest August ever recorded. As the sweltering heat scorched the earth, people were left to grapple with its blistering intensity. From the sandy deserts of Africa to the urban jungles of New York, a record-breaking heat wave was observed by meteorologists across the globe. It marked an alarming milestone in the relentless march of climate change that scientists have been warning us about. The astonishing figures were not a result of mere chance or coincidence. A report issued by none other than the World Meteorological Organization, a respected international authority on weather, climate and water, confirmed these staggering observations. They had analysed the data in collaboration with multiple climate monitoring organisations that specialise in tracking planetary changes. Their research painted a sobering picture, revealing that the extreme temperatures were not isolated incidents, but part of a broader pattern indicating the deteriorating health of our planet. Their findings fortified the scientific consensus. Our world was heating up at a pace that was both unprecedented and terrifying. This grim combination of empirical data and expert analysis has left the global community in a state of concern. It paints a grim picture of our planet's health. The United Kingdom's Met Office Weather Agency has predicted a 98% likelihood that one of the next 5 years will be the warmest on record. This very revelation has sent ripples across the scientific community and garnered the attention of environmentalists worldwide. A potential record-breaking heat year is no small issue. It emphasizes the pressing reality of global warming and climate change, a crisis that has been escalating over the past few decades. The Met Office, the UK's National Weather Service, has been studying and monitoring climate patterns closely. Their studies, backed by statistical data and scientific research, indicate a worrying trend. Rising temperatures globally indicate an impending climate emergency that can result in catastrophic consequences if not addressed urgently. One such probable year is under the spotlight is 2023. The Copernicus Climate Change Service, another reputed climate monitoring agency, provides supporting data to this prediction. Their research, collated from various sources such as satellite observation and ground-based sensory network, suggests that 2023 is following a concerning warming pattern. Such findings highlight the urgency for immediate and effective action to be taken by each nation. The global community must rally together to combat climate change swiftly and efficiently. This can be achieved through the implementation of green initiatives, reduction of carbon footprints, and progressive changes to legislation favoring environmental sustainability. The Copernicus Climate Change Service data suggests that 2023 is on track to be the hottest year overall, currently ranking second after 2016. But the heat is not the only concern. From the Pacific Northwest, sweeping across the Rocky Mountains to the Sierra Nevada, the western United States is undergoing a significant transformation. A historic multi-year drought, unlike any in recent memory, is unyielding in its severity. It is a powerful force casting a wide and relentless web across this vast region. It is causing not only severe water shortages but has far-reaching implications for the region's economy and its people. Countless local industries are feeling the pinch. Agriculture, tourism, and even energy sectors are all wrestling with the repercussions of this drought. In the agricultural sector, the drought is notably impacting food production, with farmers losing their crops. In the energy sector, the drought is affecting hydroelectric power generation. The situation is so dire that almost half of California, one of the most populous and agriculturally rich states, is experiencing an exceptional drought, the most extreme categorization. This scenario is not just a state or regional concern, but a national and indeed a global one. In Europe, the story is no different. The continent, home to over 747 million people, has been grappling with its own climate realities. The year 2020 was unlike any other year for Europe, as it experienced its hottest year on record, an alarming display of the effects of global warming. This was not just a momentary spike in the temperatures. It was an ongoing trend that saw temperatures rise to at least 0.4 degrees Celsius, the previous 5 warmest years. This might seem like a small increase, but in the grand scheme of things, it is a significant deviation from the norm, a potent reminder of the severity of the ongoing crisis. Unusually high temperatures weren't the only climate aberrations witnessed. Low snow cover also became a pressing issue. This reduction in snow cover further led to adverse effects, contributing to an environment conducive for wildfires. One of the most chilling examples was observed in Arctic Siberia. Notably, this region is supposed to be one of the coldest on the planet, yet even this icy haven was not spared, as extreme wildfires rage in Arctic Siberia due to high temperatures and low snow cover. This serves as a stark reminder of the widespread impacts of climate change, reaching even the farthest corners of our planet. All these events underscore the urgency of addressing climate change. The United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres emphasizes this urgency, stating that there is still a chance to avoid the worst consequences. But this requires swift and decisive action. In summary, our planet is experiencing unprecedented warming, with 2023 set to be one of the hottest years on record. The effects of climate change are no longer subtle or distant. They are here and now, from extreme heat waves to severe droughts. But there is still hope. If we take immediate action to address climate change, we can still avoid the worst outcomes. The choice, as always, is ours to make.